glued it. I don't know where it's at. I took today off, Dennis. I had an appointment, and so I had some work to do out in the shop. So I figured I'd do that before the rest of the evening's festivities started. So, you got me. Jeffrey? I won't be out here long. I think we're going to leave out of here about 4:30 or 5. Just trying to get some of these slips done that I've got on order. I'm going to try a little something different on this one. Nah, it's all good, Dennis. We all can't always make it. Oh, she's snug. God dang. Maybe a little too snug. I have to make a bigger one for Mr. James Alton. This one may be better suited. Big E, come on. Big E, I got you a knife that you might like for that trade you found that sow belly, brother. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Man, Dennis, I appreciate that, brother. Always wonder how things, you know, how people like their stuff after they get it, and that's always nice to hear. Oh, let's see here. Been cutting off of this end. Of course, I've got all my stuff set over on my other table. So I'm going back and forth. On the back of my wrist? What are you talking about? I got him. Eli, I'll send you a picture of it. It's a 6.5 Stag. It's a 2004. It's a medium Stockman, but I don't know what pattern. I know it's got the good clip point blade, and it's not a 47, but I'll send you some pictures, brother. Where's my other knife at? And it's in like unused condition too, so it's a really nice knife. I think you'll like it a lot if that's what you want to do. know what I'm gonna do when I run out of that really nice soft leather. I wasn't gonna be able to do a live tonight, so Alicia's still finishing up her work, and better for me to be out here doing something than sitting in there trying to be quiet while she finishes up work. So here we are. Yeah, I've got my iPad that I'm watching the comments because my phone's like 4 foot away from me filming, so it's just easier to watch the comments right here. So if it's weird, I apologize. This is actually a slip going out on trade. It's part of the package. He wanted a slip. I don't know if it's James in here. Yeah, James in here. Wanted me to make him a deal on a slip. And I'm like, bro, I'll just make you a slip to go with this knife. You bought enough of them, man. The little ones that I have for like the little medium stockmans and stuff are a little too snug for them, so this is a good one for like a Saudi, or so you can use it for other things, James. Just to let you know. And then got another one to work on, but I may not start on it until this weekend. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Don't know if I've got any grommets for the lanyard hole though. We'll make it work. Make it work, make it work, make it work. So I was a bad kid today and went and got a new tattoo. I got a yellow 18 pattern today. I wanted to get a knife tattoo, and I was looking at like all the artwork and stuff and Flash and stuff on the internet. And I'm like, man, that just didn't do anything for me. And all of my tattoos have some sort of more meaning or backstory or something. So that's actually my dad's knife, that yellow 18. I didn't realize I was crooked. Chuck, man, just holler at me, brother. I got a couple of different kinds you can choose from if you so choose. I've got some Chuck. I got some of these. They're made out of footballs. It's football on one side, leather on the other. I'll make you a deal, $30. It's numbered, number 39. You can send me an email if you want. But if not, that's okay. Stick around. Watch the debauchery unfold. We are English. I don't know any Spanish. So as weird as it sounds with the slips, I really enjoy the process of taking it out of my pocket, taking the knife out, especially if I'm showing somebody. the knife or the slip or something. I really like that process, if that makes sense to y'all. It'd kind of be the same thing as like pulling a piece of jewelry out of a jewelry box, or I don't know. And the troll, are we hitting high on the trolls, Jeff? I don't know if I got any of my moderators in here. I think I just put glue in my beard. Let me see here. Yeah, man, I mean, it's, if you've got a knife that you don't want to bang around with your keys and stuff, it always helps. Let me see if I can add as moderator. Add as moderator, managing moderator. There we go. Alright, James, you're a moderator. I didn't see anybody else in here. Hey, Patrick, just seeing that you're in here. Alright, let's work on this slip. This one's for Mr. Mario at MIPD 1980 EDC. I'm going to do a little something different to see if I can maintain the stitching better, like the color. Because sometimes the stitching kind of disappears in the leather. So I'm going to try to not, because usually on the soft stuff I'll gouge it and then it gives me a straight line. And then which gives me a little channel to sew in, but it all goes away, if that makes sense. The thread sinks into this real soft leather, so we're gonna try something new. James already, Sippy Dog already on the prowl, boy. So I've really enjoyed doing these double stitch slips. Because when I first started doing them, I didn't see this kind. I'd seen some that were double stitched, but they were done differently. Oh yeah, I'm sure the trolls will be out heavy tonight. David Hadaball, you ain't working. I'm telling. Ooh, I'm telling. Are you at work? No, it's almost 3. I guess you're about off of work, aren't you? That's right. Lord knows I watched enough YouTube while I worked there. Me and D Hadab used to work together until I went to the county. Oh, David, check it out. Went and saw our boy Chris today. Let him hook it up. I didn't ask what color thread Mario wanted, but I think I'm going to do natural. It shows up really good. Well, dang gum, there's Wally. Oh, Wally G. Or is that Wally? No, that's not Wally. That's Big E. God dang. I can't even see the thing sitting in front of me. God dang. Thank you, Chuck. It's actually a tattoo of my dad, the knife that my dad carried a lot before he passed away, and kind of reignited the love for vintage or traditional pocket knives that I have now. So it was I wanted a knife tattoo because all of my tattoos kind of have meaning. They've recorded something that's happened in my life, and I've really enjoyed this YouTube thing and meeting all the people that I've met. So I kind of wanted to do something to help record that part of my life. So that's why I got a knife tattoo, and that's why I chose that knife. A lot of people are like, man, an 18 pattern? Yeah, I've got a few, Chuck. They're all nothing. Well, I mean, they're all really nice, but like I've got one for my dad that passed away, one for my grandmother. Got one that kind of symbolizes my grandfather's. Got one for my uncle that passed away. You know, a lot of memorial tattoos. Got one for my daughter. I mean, she's still alive, but I think that's going to be a lot better doing it like that. Oh yeah, knife community is amazing. I love it. I was telling my tattoo artist Chris that, man, I've enjoyed meeting people. Man, hanging out in these lives is really fun. I've really enjoyed that. That's why I pretty much that's all I'm doing now are lives. Whether it's cleaning, doing a little restoration project, doing leather work, doing custom work. Gonna be a little bit of that coming. Got a full-size sod buster and then 2 Saudi Juniors that I'm doing custom work on, doing some custom handles, some half stops, maybe a little file work on one of them. Yeah, man. Well, it's just finding time to do it all. James, I don't know why I didn't have you as a moderator already. I guess I had so many. Yeah, I don't know. Man, I've known, well, not known, but James has been a supporter of mine since before I had YouTube. We followed each other on Instagram, and I think he was probably one of the first 5 or 10 subscribers that I had on the channel. So I really appreciate old James. We've had a lot of good talks and discussions, and he's a really good dude. I will be heading out shortly. My wife will be done working for my time, which is in 5 minutes. Yeah, Jeff, you better get going. Yeah, hell, you know, these lives are pretty easy to do. You don't have to do any editing or any of that, and that can be time consuming. Which I don't mind doing it, but man, I really, really enjoy these lives and interacting with everybody. And for whatever reason, the analytics are way better for my channel, at least for the lives. So I get a lot more traffic, a lot more people are seeing my channel. Subscriber count, which isn't terribly important, but it's nice to, it's nice to see that subscriber count grow. It means more people are seeing me and seeing what I'm doing and listening to me ramble and talk and bullshit and everything else. Biggie, you still in here? I need to show you that wax, that beeswax. You're still in here. If not, I'll just send you a text message. Now, I'm not near as proficient a leather worker as some of these other guys in the community. Richter and Dakota Marlowe, Randy, both the Randys. They both do really good work. I've actually got a Georgia Adventurer slip in my pocket today. I'll show it here in a minute. Let me get that last stitch done. I did a little slip swap with him, and he sent me a coffin slip, and it's actually got wood grain on it and stuff. It's really nice. And then in it is the 1971 6332 medium Stockman. Recently got in on a trade, and I absolutely love this knife. Love the pattern. Look at that sheep's foot. That sheep's foot's massive. Love it. So that's what's in my, it's light today. I got shorts on, shorts and a t-shirt. So I wanted to be comfortable at the tattoo shop. So no belt knife or anything like that. Happy to see. Oh yeah, Frontier. I love Frontiers. Kind of what I built my channel on at the beginning, because that was about all I could afford to get on eBay. And I actually got a fillet knife, Frontier fillet knife in today that I picked up for, man, I think it was like $7 or $8. It's like brand new. It doesn't have the factory sheath, but I'll have to, maybe this weekend I'll bring it out here. Oh, Jeff, you got to go pick her up. But yeah, I love the old Frontiers, man. They're a really good quality knife. The American ones are. I have not personally had an Irish-made Frontier, but I know a couple of guys that do, and they said they're a great knife. So I just can't personally speak on it. So this slip that I'm doing for Mario, we did a trade, and I traded him this 2007 Natural Bone 18 pattern, and I told him I'd do him a slip too, and it's his daughter's birth year, his oldest, I think it's his oldest daughter's birth year, and so I put her name on. I said just give me her initials, and he's like, well, can you do her name? I'm like, yeah. So I did one with her name on it, and I'll get it shipped out to him. I got another oh, that's the other thing. I got a project for him to do a rehandle. So I got to get that going. cut my teeth on them old knives. Well, because I'm old. God dang. You got a sense of humor, Chuck. I like it. You'll fit in around here. We all got a good sense of humor, it seems like. My dad always, like, at Christmas and stuff, I'd always get some sort of pocket knife or something. Got a bunch of Sodbuster Juniors growing up, but I mean, like most of us as kids, they got lost or traded away, or I mean, that would have been some mid-90s models for me. I need to find a black one from about 90, probably 93 or 94 at some point in my travels. That would be kind of cool. I just know that would have been a knife from my childhood. So yeah, I got that old fillet knife, that Frontier fillet knife, and I also got another of the Double Eagle lockbacks, and I've had a couple, but this one's got the factory sheath with it, and the etching is in really, really good shape. It looks to be pretty much NOS. And I had one that was NOS a while back and traded it to a good friend, and ever since I traded it to him, I was like, man, I'd really like to have that knife back. But it went to a good home, and I was perfectly happy with that. So yeah. Oh, stopped at the gym, Jeff. What's she doing? Making laps around the yard, brother? Or she walk out to the mailbox? Yeah, my fiance works from home. She's right on the other side of the wall in the dining room. For right now, that's where her desk is at, because we're just in a little 1,000 square foot house, so with 2 kids in there, and it's quite small. So we make do with what we got. I don't have any Texas toothpicks, David. I like them. I love the shapes of them. But I just don't have any of any kind. Case or Rough Rider or any of them. Be cool to get one. But I also don't see them. I don't see them out in the wild very much, and when you do, they're kind of pricey. Oh, I got you, Jeff. Well, good. You ought to go in there and join her. Make googly eyes at her, as Terry at Terry's Knives and Man Stuff says about him and Sweet Pea. He goes in there and makes googly eyes at her. Moved hair in a boxcar I've removed from game over the years. Always loved a good. Oh yeah, man. Man, that almost needs another stitch hole. Hey, what I picked up some new thread, and I really, really like it. It's really easy to work with. It's a little smaller than what I wanted, but hey, it works, man. How about this sweet little Stockman right here? This is a Saber Japan. I got this a while back, and it's just kind of set out here on the bench. But man, you want to talk about a slicey knife and unsung. I mean, It's a great little knife. Oh, Todd, I'm sorry. You should know better than to get on my live. As you know, I talk loud. But I'll try to do my best. Jeff, you have a good one, buddy. Glad you were able to come hang out with us. That way. I don't think I'm going to do a lanyard hole in this. Don't really need it. So we'll just round it off. Oh man, speak of the devil, there's old Terry right there. I'm glad you were able to pop in, brother. I was just talking about that first trade me and you did, that it was one of those that not that I was upset with the trade, but you know how sometimes you'll trade something and like, oh man, that was really nice. I got me another one, that double eagle lockback. It's got as good of etching as that one that you got does, so they're not hard to find. Hey, some of those sogs are really nice. I've got a couple. I've got a Triton, or a mini Triton. And then I just got another one in yesterday. That old speaking of Terry sent me a few things, and we're working on a project together, so he sent me that and another trade that we had, and that was just in the box with it. So, but I don't know. Is ringing. All right, let's get this one. Oh, I needed to stamp that. Good thing I can still stamp it. Oh, y'all hold on a minute. What happened? What in the good? I don't know what's happened. God dang.